do want to bring back retired fire captain Bob Lyon. And Bob, we just got the word, both San Diego PD and San Diego Fire, and as they talk about 4,000 people either mandatory or a warning of evacuation, and they talked about that perimeter of the fire, also that exits of the freeway, Del Mar Heights, Carmel Valley, closed. How rare is this, that it affects this freeway that we've known for a couple of hours now has just been chaos?
Yeah, it's pretty unusual, but, you know, as the population of the county continues to grow, you know, these are one of the things you're going to see. And, you know, what they're doing right now is wildland firefighting in an urban interface. And it's one of the more dangerous types of firefighting people can engage in, because there's a possibility of you having wildland grass fire, brush fire, and you could also have structures involved, which turns into a whole different type of firefighting. So it's exceedingly difficult for the firefighters to cope with all those conditions, but they do practice for it, and they do train for all those different things and the scenarios that are involved there. But yeah, the closing of all those roads, you've been there in person and seen what it's like. It's just the gridlock and all the vehicle traffic. It makes it tough to get equipment in, and it makes it a very scary environment because, you know, you've got thousands of people that are trapped basically.
Bob, we heard San Diego Fire talking about the amount of rain that we've had this year and last year and how that's contributed to this dense brush and the undergrowth. Describe for people who haven't really been in there, down on the ground, what that's like for these firefighters to try to have to cut through that and try to have to fight in those conditions.
Oh, yeah, it's an incredibly difficult thing to do. And some of the brush is actually 30, 40 feet tall. And it's very, very thick. And the brush isn't the only thing that's inside there. There's coyotes, there's bobcats, there's rattlesnakes, there's rats, there's rabbits. There's all kinds of animals and insects that are in those areas. And as the firefighters go in there, the smoke makes it visibility difficult to see. The terrain is extremely steep, and one of the things that happens is when you make those water drops and you have the brush burning, a lot of times it can dislodge rocks and embers and things that can roll downhill. So as the firefighters are in there trying to make headway, you've got a possibility of people tripping, breaking their leg, breaking an ankle. There's poison oak down in there, and when it burns, it releases all those the poison oak particles. Some people can breathe it in their lungs and get reactions from that. It gets on your skin. There's a myriad of things that can take place that are extremely dangerous for the firefighters. And then on top of that, you throw in there the heat and the humidity. Like they said, those firefighters have been transported with heat exhaustion. That's one of the really dangerous things, because in those conditions, like your weather reporter had said, the weather is not super hot there on the coast. It's down in the 70s now, but with that humidity and those heat conditions, and the firefighters are bundled up with all their gear, they're wearing heavy equipment, they're dragging hose lines, they've got tools with them. You're not in the best of balance, let's say, when you're trying to hike up and down hills like that. So yeah, it's fraught with danger, and they have to be very careful about it. And then you throw on top of that they've been there for several hours. They're starting to get exhausted. They're trying to get new crews in there to get those guys replaced and get the people out so they can get some rest. So yeah, it's quite a dangerous environment that they're operating in.
And Bob, while we have every indication that this fire will be under control in the coming hours, they're doing a great job attacking it from the air. But also, as you describe the situation, it's so unusual that this is near the coast. Usually our fires in these conditions start inland, and we see them move south, move west. This literally started west. So rare.
Yeah, it's very unusual, and just one of those things that with the terrain and, you know, those things all come together at certain times. You get a fire start like that, and then they thought they had it under control, and then they got a spot fire that started up, and that's how those things goes, and that's why you have those people trained and equipped and ready in place to deal with these sort of emergencies.